justice advocate from a young age. In grade school in rural Wisconsin, I was sent to the principal's office on a number of times for advocating that abortion is not wrong and that gay marriage should be legal. Needless to say, I did not have the same values as my Catholic community. My advocacy continued. In my undergraduate career, I worked as a peer health educator, and I educated my peers on inclusive sex education and sex positivity. And it was in this work that I was inspired to obtain a Master of Public Health. So now, in my last few months of master's work, I can say that I have been involved in reproductive justice in a variety of capacities, from research and advocacy to community outreach. I'm so lucky to be part of this work. And as I look into this audience, I see my friends, my mentors, my teachers, and my partners in reproductive justice, and I'm so excited to be here.
Thank you. I'm Sam, and like Klaira, I started my social advocacy work when I was very young. Although my focus started with immigration, my family's work in immigration. As I grew up, I knew that I wanted my future career to be in helping minorities in some way. And I was able to do that when I was able to get a job at an amazing environmental nonprofit. And right now I'm helping low-income communities, but I knew I had to do more. That's when I met Christina Aguilar. She's the executive director of Color. And she told me about the great work that we're doing to advance reproductive justice. And I knew I had to be part of it. During this last year, I have been part of many programs and projects that have helped advance reproductive justice in Colorado and challenge many of the reproductive policies that have been going on there. And I'm honestly looking forward to continuing my work with Colón and advancing more positive changes in Colorado and around the nation. Well, let me share with you a little bit about our work with Colón. Color actually stands for Colorado Organization for Latina Opportunity and Reproductive Rights. Sorry. And serves as a sisterhood of Latinas dedicated to building a movement of Latinas, their families, and allies through leadership development, organizing, and advocacy to create opportunity to achieve reproductive justice.
Between the two of us, we've been involved in a number of programs as mentors, mentees, volunteers, and participants. As coloristas, we are committed to advancing RJ, and in the work we are most involved with is 1 in 3 campaign. The 1 in 3 campaign is a grassroots movement to start a new conversation about abortion, telling our stories on our own terms. As we share our stories, we begin to build a culture of compassion, empathy, and support for access to basic health care.
By encouraging women who have had abortions to end their silence, share their stories, and start a new, more personal conversation about abortion in our society, the 1 in 3 campaign will help create a more enabling cultural environment for the policy and legal work of the abortion rights movement.
Our chapter of 1 in 3 is a little bit different from, sorry about that. Our chapter of 1 in 3 is a little bit different from other chapters across the country. We're a pilot program. This means that we're focusing on pairing the story collection work with the policy and advocacy work of Color. Our council still consists of college-age students, however, we are also coloristas committed to advancing RJ, and as a Latina serving organization, we work and mobilize primarily Latina communities through advocacy and storytelling.
With our council, we have collector stores in our community and have hosted a number of events, including moving screenings of Obvious Child, dinner parties, trainings, tabling events, and cafecitos, or small house parties. All of these events have evolved important discussion about our work to end abortion stigma and have expanded our network of allies. Some of our most important work we have done in the 1 in 3 campaign involved pairing our storytelling work with the No on 67 campaign.
In the most recent midterm election in Colorado, with a coalition of social justice advocacy groups, Color helped to defeat a personhood amendment in Colorado, Amendment 67. The No on 67 campaign involves strategic phone banking, canvassing, and community outreach. We paired our stigma reduction work with the 1 in 3 campaign to also educate our communities of the dangers of Amendment 67. Focusing on our Latina community, we were in communities talking about the importance of access to abortion by telling our stories.
We believe that after defeating Amendment 67 through storytelling and outreach, our community is stronger than ever. While defeating the Personhood Amendment was a victory, we still have a lot of work to do.
While neither of us were raised in a community with strong RJ values, we are committed to advancing RJ values in our communities today. We are so excited to be here with all of you at CLPP, to learn from you and to celebrate all the great work that we do. Thank you.
Thank you.